Have you ever wondered if it's really possible to build an AI tool without writing a single line of code and still make over $100,000 a month? It sounds almost unbelievable, like one of those too good to be true internet promises. But here's the thing, it's not only real, it's happening right now, and it's happening more often than you think. Ordinary people, solo founders, small teams, freelancers with no technical background are launching tiny AI-powered tools and turning them into six-figure businesses. And the best part, most of them never wrote a single line of code. In this video, we're diving deep into 5 real examples of these tools, plus 2 bonus ones that were built using AI and no-code platforms. These aren't giant Silicon Valley startups with millions of dollars in funding. These are lightweight products started by 1 or 2 people solving one very specific problem and scaling into businesses making $100,000 a month or more. If you've ever thought you needed coding skills, huge budgets, or a full development team to launch a SaaS, this video is going to change that belief. But before we get into the examples, let us take a moment to understand how this is even possible. Not too long ago, launching software meant hiring developers, writing thousands of lines of code, setting up servers, and then spending months or even years before you made your first dollar. Back then, unless you were a programmer or had money to hire one, building software was simply out of reach. That reality has now completely changed thanks to no-code platforms like Bubble, Glide, Webflow, Softer, Zapier, and Airtable. These tools allow you to build websites, apps, and automations visually without touching raw code. On top of that, we now have AI APIs from platforms like OpenAI, Anthropic, and 11 Labs, which provide the intelligence part of the software. Put the two together, no code plus AI, and you suddenly have the ability to build incredibly powerful products in days, not months. And you don't need to be a developer to do it. So how exactly are solo founders building profitable products? The formula is actually simple. They start small. They solve one specific problem. They use AI for the heavy lifting. They build an MVP, a minimum viable product, with no code. They launch fast, gather feedback, and iterate. And here's the most important part, they monetize from day one. They don't wait years for funding. They don't try to build massive platforms. They just solve a real problem, launch quickly, and start charging. Now let's look at the real-world success stories. First example, Sheetai. App Sheetai brings ChatGPT directly into Google Sheets. Think about it, you're already working in Sheets, right? Imagine typing a sentence like, write 10 blog post ideas for dog grooming, and instantly getting high-quality AI-generated ideas inside your spreadsheet. That's what Sheetai does. It turns Google Sheets into a creative assistant, helping you write, summarize, analyze, and clean up data without leaving the platform. The beauty of this tool is in its simplicity. You don't have to learn a new app. You don't have to switch platforms. You just keep using Sheets, but now with superpowers. For bloggers, it's like having a copywriter. For analysts, it's like having a data assistant. For marketers, it's like having an editor right inside your spreadsheet. The creator started this as a side project using Glide to build the interface, Stripe to handle payments, and the OpenAI API for the AI brain. Everything was stitched together with no-code tools. Marketing? No big ad budgets. The product went viral thanks to Twitter threads, YouTube demos, and indie hacker communities who loved how practical it was. And today, Sheetai makes over $100,000 per month. The key lesson, they didn't try to build a new platform. They brought AI into a tool millions of people already use every single day, and that made all the difference. Second example, Summarize. Summarize is a tool that summarizes YouTube videos, PDFs, articles, or even long podcast transcripts in seconds. You just paste a link or upload a file, and boom, you get a clean, concise summary generated by AI. For students drowning in research, for content creators trying to skin long videos, for professionals who don't have time to read 50-page reports, this tool is a lifesaver. It was built using Bubble for the front end, GPT for the summaries, and Stripe for payments. The crazy part? The creator had the MVP ready in just 2 days. They didn't wait to build dashboards, analytics, or fancy design. It was just a landing page, a text box, and a summarize button. That's it. And it worked. The tool quietly launched on Reddit when someone asked, how do I summarize long videos? The founder shared Summarize as a solution, and people loved it. Within a week, hundreds of users signed up. By month 3, it crossed $30,000 MRR. Within a year, it hit 6 figures. The success wasn't because of flashy design, but because of timing, simplicity, and speed. Every feature came directly from user feedback. Every week, the The founder made small improvements and the tool grew rapidly. Third example, InboxPro. InboxPro is an AI assistant for email productivity. If your inbox feels overwhelming, this is the tool you'd want. It can write replies, summarize long email threads, generate cold outreach, and even suggest next steps all inside Gmail or Outlook. You don't have to switch apps. You just get faster and smarter at handling email. The founder built it with Make, Com for workflows, GPT for AI replies, and Google APIs for integration. The landing page was built on Webflow payments through Paddle. No fancy app, no new ecosystem, just an AI layer inside a tool people already use daily. Their target market? Freelancers, consultants, startup founders, and virtual assistants who are drowning in emails. The founder charged from day one, starting at 19 months. Within 5 months, they hit 1,000 paying users. Today, InboxPro makes over $100,000 per month. The reason it works, it doesn't force you to change your habits. It upgrades your existing workflow quietly. That's a smart way to grow. Fourth example, Typely.ai. Typely is an AI-powered content quality tool. Think Grammarly, but on steroids. It's designed specifically for long-form writers, bloggers, researchers, journalists, and academics. You paste your writing and Typely analyzes tone, clarity, structure, and even SEO optimization. It suggests rewrites using GPT-4 and even adjusts voice tone depending on whether you want formal, casual, or persuasive. The stack? Webflow for front-end, Firebase for backend, OpenAI for the AI. Early users came from academic forums, writing communities, and copywriters. Marketing was creative educational TikToks, SEO blog posts, and podcast interviews. By month 8, Typely crossed $100,000 per month in recurring revenue. The lesson? Niche positioning matters. Grammarly tries to serve everyone, but Typely focused specifically on long-form, serious writers who wanted more advanced control. That positioning gave them loyal users who were happy to pay. Fifth example, Coldreach AI. Coldreach is a B2B outreach tool that automates lead generation and cold emailing. It uses AI to find leads, personalize emails, and schedule follow-ups. You just enter your target audience and the tool finds companies, decision makers, and writes hyper-personalized first emails. The MVP was built using Airtable for lead storage, Zapier for automations, Hunter, IO API for lead data, and GPT-3 for writing emails. They validated it by pitching in sales and founder communities. The pitch was simple: stop sending generic cold emails. Let AI do it better. At launch, they offered a 7-day free trial and lifetime deals for early adopters. That helped them cover server costs and scale up. Within 6 months, Coldreach hit $100,000 per month in revenue. Today, it's used by SaaS founders, recruiters, and agencies worldwide. Bonus example 1, Clippy Notes AI. Clippy Notes turns messy Zoom transcripts into clean meeting notes, action items, and summaries. It's built for remote teams, project managers, and consultants. The stack? Zapier, Notion API, Whisper for transcription, and OpenAI for summaries. Marketing happened on LinkedIn, where professionals were already complaining about messy meeting notes. They also gave away free templates to attract users. Today, Clippy Notes makes $80,000 plus per month. Bonus example 2, AI Resume Coach. AI Resume Coach helps job seekers rewrite their resumes for specific job titles. You upload your resume, select a job role, and AI optimizes everything: bullet points, formatting, and phrasing. No sign-up needed, just fast, clear results. This one exploded on TikTok with short videos showing before and after resumes. The site now gets over 200,000 monthly visitors, making money through subscriptions and affiliate partnerships. So what do all these tools have in common? They started small. They solved one high-value problem. They used no-code plus AI, and they launched fast. Instead of spending years coding, they built MVPs in weeks. Instead of chasing investors, they charged users from day one. Instead of building massive platforms, they built simple, smart tools. If you want to do the same, here's a practical framework. Step 1, find a real problem in your workflow. Something repetitive, boring, or inefficient. Step 2, ask how AI can help. Can it write, summarize, match, automate? Step 3, choose your stack. Bubble, Webflow, Glide, Softer for no code, OpenAI, Claude, 11 Labs for AI. Step 4, build an MVP. Keep it simple. Input AI output. Step 6. Charge money. Start small. Even 5-month validates demand. Step 7. Improve constantly. Listen to users. Add features. Fix bugs. Keep shipping. The truth is you don't need to be a developer anymore. You don't need funding. You just need to be a problem solver. If tools like SheetEye, Summary, InboxPro, Typely, ColdReach, Clippy Notes, an AI resume coach can go from an idea to $100,000 per month, so can yours. So if you enjoyed this breakdown, tap like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more real stories of AI plus no-code success. Until next time, keep building, keep solving, and maybe your AI tool will be the next 6-figure success story.